everyone. It's the start of another week. Believe it or not, it's just over 5 weeks till we go to Alaska. So kind of on that countdown now. I've still got a few things to organise, so I better get on with that this week. It's going to be a short week because Anzac Day is on Thursday, so Kevin will be off for 4 days this week, only at work 3 days. I'm just waiting on his thick coat over my shoulder somewhere. I'm not face tracking on this thing again. Anyway, we're just waiting on the dog walker to come, so they've got their halties on ready. Just going to touch their leads when Kelly, the dog walker, gets here. I have already done, you can't see anything because of the face tracking. Got some washing here. It's already done. I'm doing a second load today. I had a lot to go. I must have probably due to do it a day or two ago, but with visitors and a very busy week last week, I didn't get to it. So lots to do today as far as washing goes. Today's my food prep day. Groceries are getting delivered between 9 and 10. Then I can get on with food prep. And then there'll be a lot of food prep today. Well, there will actually, because I want to make a vegan lasagna, mainly for the freezer. And I want to make a soup to have for lunches this week. And prep stuff for another 2 meals. So we'll see how we get on with that. But I don't get it all done today. I'll finish off tomorrow. But I also got to go to the chemist because I need to refill our medications. And I'm totally out of, I used up one of my last ones today. So, and I thought while I'm out, I might go and try and get a blood test that I'm due to have post the iron infusion. So see how we, definitely have to go to the chemist. So whether I get the blood test done or not will depend on my mood at the time, I guess, and the time, because they actually shut for an hour for lunch. So as long as I'm not there at that time, it should be fine. I'll probably go after that. I think they're back at 1:30, so I might aim to go down then, do that, then come back and have my lunch. Probably would work out quite well into my day. I've been up since 5, so that's why I was sort of up and at them already. So once the dogs go for their walk, I'm going to sit back down and have another cup of tea. And then when they're back from their walk, I'll probably hop in the shower and sort of get started with things then, since I'm feeling fairly decent again. And the last few days I've crashed later on in the afternoon, so in case that happens again, I'll get going earlier, well, as early as I can. So that's sort of the plans for today anyway. Already had a few deliveries. I'll open later on things for Alaska, so just see how they go. A pair of shoes and a jacket and a top, to see how they fit and whatnot. They're different brands to what I've bought before. Then the shoes are a brand I've had, but different style of shoe, so we will see. It's all happening around here. I've got my clothes hung up, as you saw. I've still got one load of towels in, and I've got another load of towels. So I'm going to have to go down and get my other clothing rack, which is the one I used to use in the laundry, which makes sense even for winter to have it here for towels. Because the vacuum's going as well. Dobby is trying to escape outside, so I better shut that. Trying to escape. While that was all happening, my groceries have been delivered. And someone wasn't impressed last week, jokingly, that I hadn't showed the groceries. So I'll be sure to do that. Oh my gosh, Dobby is attacking me. Are you coming in, Coda? Quick, come on. I'm hoping Dobby will vacuum everywhere today because it needs done. No, let's open up the door. Oh, to stop him escaping. I don't think he can get over this. That's okay. That's all happening, but I do just trying to avoid Dobby there. Yeah, it's getting very noisy, so I might have to wait to vlog again after Dobby and the washing machine are finished. So I'm going to bring the groceries in and then probably start myself some breakfast because I actually was waiting on my purple cabbage, so I'll do that. I'm already hot. It's only 17 degrees right now, but it's gone for 23, so I'm going to try my new clothes on. One was a success. I'll show you later on anyway and talk about it. One was not a success, but it was a gamble anyway because it was a size smaller than what I currently wear, and I haven't tried my shoes on yet, so I'll show you that later on. Oh my goodness, it's turning into a bit of a hectic morning. What's that? Oh my god, Debbie's dispersing treats. Look, Debbie's dispersing treats. Editing a video. One of these days I will catch up and be more current than I am. That's the plan anyway. You'll be happy to know I'm booked in for a haircut next week. Every time I look at the video I think, oh my gosh, my hair's crazy. I don't think it's too bad right now, but especially when I'm looking at the little tiny screen on the Osmo, I just can't tell. I think, oh god, this looks alright, and then when I see the video back I've got so many flyaways everywhere and I just look crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna get, well, Kevin's suggested a few times now that I should get quite a bit taken off it, so not quite sure what his reasoning is, but I think the bottom ends are quite dry anyway, so that's probably a good idea. Have a big chunk taken off, and I may talk to them about what I can, if there's any products that will help all these crazy flyaways besides the headband, which I often wear. They don't cause me headaches, but if I've got a headache, the pressure on my head, any pressure on my head is just too much pressure on my head. So I can't always wear them. I'm just trying to get myself, I feel a bit funny after about a cup of tea. I think I don't feel the greatest. It's not the cup of tea's fault. I probably ate and then had a cup of tea, and I'm probably a bit over full. I don't feel full. It's a funny feeling. Oh dear, excuse me. Oh. I shouldn't be tired. I've not been sleeping well though the last few nights. I've been waking up quite a few times, which is not like me. I wake up and go to the toilet. I don't usually just wake up and then be awake. Well, I've been putting on the Headspace stories, so they've been helping me go back to sleep. But yeah, it's unusual for me to wake up quite so much during the night. Anyway, I'm trying to psych myself up to get up and go and work in the kitchen, but it's proving challenging. I just don't feel awesome, and I don't want to go and do it, but I guess I should just get up and just go and do a little bit. I want to share the rest of the groceries with you guys, so I should go and do that and then see if I'm going to chop up some vegetables. Nothing's urgent, so I guess it's like, it doesn't really matter, I'll get to it eventually, but I've also got to go out to the chemist today, haven't I? And someone is making a lot of noise out there, which is very rude when I'm trying to vlog. Goodness, at least the vacuum's done And I think it actually went right around the house today, I think. So, yeah, I did see mop. I had to check the kitchen because the last time I was in the kitchen, it hadn't been right through the kitchen. So I'll have to check that out. But I saw it going to the bedroom. When there's not many rooms is there, so should be able to get it all done. Okay, well, that's the towels all done. I am now going to tackle the messy kitchen and see what I can do. I'll just sort of work for half an hour and see, my back's sore, so I don't think it's going to be the easiest to get stuff done. But I'll just get my stuff put away and chop up some vegetables. We finally got the chili beans that we love, so I'm kind of tempted to have nachos for dinner. But I also I'm going to make the lasagna anyway, so I can see later on. But I'm going to deal with the vegetables that I've got out. So yeah, mushrooms are already out. I'll get them all chopped up, ready for and cooked, ready for the lasagna. I found that way of food prepping last week, or the last 2 weeks when I've done that. Didn't do it so much last week because I didn't do much prep last week, but the week before, when I tried that, like just dealing with stuff as it came in, I found that to be a really good way for me to work. So rather than like just stick the mushrooms in the fridge, I'll slice them now and cook them, ready for the lasagna. And then I can put it together later on, sometime today. But I also want to show you the groceries I've got. So rather than film it when Dobby the vacuum was going, I thought I'll wait and now I can kind of explain to you what things are. I'm trying really hard just to buy what I need for the next couple of days. So I ordered last night what I need for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe part of Thursday. I didn't quite realise that it was a long week, that it was a public holiday on Thursday at that stage, but it doesn't really make that much difference to my food. So yeah, I'll show you and talk you through what I have gotten. So firstly, you've already seen I put some things into the fridge. So I've got a big bag of spinach. A lot of that will go, probably at least half of that will go into lasagna, and the other half I'm not sure. But some kind of things I like to have on hand. One of the tofus, I only got one tofu today. It's going to be crumbled up for the lasagna. I've got some turkey. That's for Kevin to have turkey and cranberry sauce wraps probably this week, or a sandwich. I might stick that up there with the, no, I won't remember if I put it there, with the turkey, with the cranberry sauce. I'm trying to make his lunch 2 days a week and alternating like eggs 1 week. Last week he had ham and potato salad. This week he'll have 2 lunches of turkey and cranberry sauce. Rather than when I was trying to do different things every day, it was just too much. So we ended up not making lunch for him. So we're trying this. So this is week 3 with the turkey and cranberry sauce. And he'll have that tomorrow and Thursday, although Thursday is not a lunch day. So maybe he'll have it 2 days in a row this week. And I've got him some chobanis, obviously. And was that all I got from the fridge? The fridge stuff that I put away? I think so. Yeah, got some mushrooms from last week too, so I need to look at them probably to use up first. Didn't do it with those last week. I'll take them out. All right, I'll quickly take you through the rest of the groceries. So I've got 2 of the Bundaberg drinks. We like to have these, and they're on sale, so I try to buy them when they're on sale. I got some blackberries for Kevin for lunch. Probably tomorrow. He likes his blackberries. Spring onions for a couple of the dinners I'm making this week, and also just to have in the fridge. Broccoli, mustard for a recipe. The mushrooms obviously were for lasagna. I've got 2 different lasagna sheets to have. I've also got a lasagna soup recipe that I'm going to make sometime. I thought I'll just grab 2 of the lasagnas sheets that don't have egg in them today, because again they've been sort of in and out of stock. I went to order them a few weeks ago, they didn't have any in stock, so having 2 will probably be good. Pasta sauce is for the lasagna. As I said, I've got my beans. I can't remember if we usually have mild or medium, but anyway, I've got medium this time. So I've got 4 of them, obviously just because I haven't had to get them for weeks, and We usually have nachos once a week, and we really like this mixture of the for ease with the beans, and it's got beans, tomatoes, corn. It's got a bit of filler stuff, but not too much. So I don't feel like it's too bad an option. It certainly makes it nice and easy to have. I've got 2 of the cannellini beans for the soup that I want to make. Of course for white beans, which I assume is cannellini beans. So that's for my soup. 4 of the oat milk just to keep up on stock, and some bananas just to, have in for lunches, I guess. Some pineapple pieces. I should have got slices, but I did get 1 slice and 1 piece. Oh, okay, there you go. I was going to usually order slices that I can then cut up, so it gives me the option. Maybe they only had 1 of the slices, because I'm sure I would have ordered 2 of the same. That's okay, we can work with that. Some of this peach iced tea, I really like this one from Bickford's. It's very tasty. I mean, it's still a cordial, so it's still ingredient sugar after water. It's got preservatives in it, so it's not ideal, but I don't know, it's a lot cheaper than these drinks, which are very nice. And I don't know which is better. I haven't sort of investigated which would be better to have, but obviously I try with water or tea first, but sometimes you just want a nice cold drink. I got 2 pumpkins because they're on sale for like a couple of dollars each at the moment, so I've already got 2. I've still got 2 over here, 2 big uns over here, but we use them in the dogs' dinners, and often we use them as well. But while they're so cheap, they keep well. We'll keep a bit of stock of those while they're cheap. These were not so cheap. I think it was like $8 for a full cabbage. Maybe it wasn't that much. Let's hope not, because the tiny cabbages this week. Anyway, they gave me 2 halves, like often happens if they don't have the whole one, which I find very annoying because I want to avoid the plastic, but I really need my purple cabbage. So that was it for groceries, I think. Yeah, I've got everything out before, so I could just run through it with you. So that's like, I'll get another grocery haul on Thursday, and I'll try and remember to take you through that too. Sometimes I'll just show you, but today I'll try and talk you through it. All right, now put things away and chop up what I need to chop up. I've been planning to make soup, but I just realised tomorrow it's going to be 26 degrees. And then it cools down a bit again. So I don't think I'm going to make the soup until Wednesday. Doesn't even point, because it's 26 degrees, I'm probably not going to feel like soup tomorrow, and I was going to have potatoes today. So I'll leave that to Wednesday. I will make the lasagna, and that might be all I have to do then today. I'll have to go and check my thing. But yeah, and I'm going to chop up this obviously as well. I'm pleased that I got all that done. I am pretty pooped now, but the lasagna is cooking. As I said, I'm not sure whether they're going to have it tonight. If we don't have it tonight, we'll have it another night this week. And yeah, then I tidied up the kitchen. You can see sort of there, tied up behind me. And I'm now going to go and have a cup of tea, have a sit down, relax for the half an hour or so while the lasagna cooks. Then I'm going to head down to the chemist and get my blood test. Then I'll work out, because I think they're closed between 12:30 and 1:30. So by the time I drop that stuff in the chemist, I'll be over to get my blood test. I don't even know where I'm going for this one. I don't think I've ever been to the Unidera to get one done. So hopefully it's not... Hopefully I can maybe walk from the chemist. I'll have to see. Yeah, and I've still got to refill my meds when I come back. So I'm pretty tired, but I feel good. Got stuff done. Got the fridge a bit cleaned out and had a few things. Not too much waste to throw out, but I had some cucumbers that had gone bad. And yeah, get rid of them. And I think that's all I have to report to you at the moment. I've done, yeah, washing's out there drying. Ooh, you can see behind me as well. I think it will all get dry. If not, it'll be very close to it because getting a breeze and it will get the afternoon sun. As that sun comes around past that tree, I'll get it for quite a few hours. Alrighty, I think I'll go and work on editing a video, which is what I was doing earlier, and then I'll head to the shops. I did do the dog's breakfast too in amongst all of that, and my feet are definitely telling me it's time for a rest and a sit down.
And the youth crime statistics don't bear out the narrative that our society is becoming more unsafe due to youth offenders who are committing violent crimes.
Chemist is done. I can just smell Subway from there. That's actually the supermarket that groceries come from, but we obviously got them delivered. So I've got the chemist. I'm just going around to get that blood test now. I probably could have walked, but I'll just drive. My toe's still not the best. Parked right at the front and I still couldn't find the place. I think I booked a haircut for it just across the road there. I think that's where I booked online. from my little outing. I also stopped at the little food works shop, grocery shop. Got some sour cream for Kevin and some bok choy. I did find some in the fridge, but I think it's a bit old. So I thought I might as well get some nice fresh stuff for our ramen soup tomorrow night. We're supposed to be having. And I've got all my scripts, got a blood test. It wasn't a very nice place to go for a blood test, I must say. I don't think most places probably are that nice, but that was very dingy and old. Anyway, it's done. I'm going to cook up some potatoes now and have my lunch. A bit later than I thought. I was waiting a long time at the blood test place. There was an old guy in there before me. And obviously it took a bit of time for whatever reason. I've got my medications. I can do my weekly refills afterwards. Kind of feel like a grown up. Doing errands, because I don't do too much of that these days, as you guys know. I'm home most of the time. It's kind of nice, and I think the dogs are good. Kevin was feeding them treats from the camera. Did I show you the camera? He's got a little camera now, so he knew when we'd gone out and the dogs were home. And he said they're howling on and off, but not all the time. And you can having fun giving them treats. So that's good. It'd be good if we can leave them a bit easier than having to worry. So I thought I'll make an effort and go out and leave them a little bit. Try and do it at least once a week at the moment. And see how they go, because we're not even going to shows or anything like that, because at the moment they can't really go to mum and dad's. They have to do toileted and things like that, because Chewy's too strong and has the potential to pull Dad over. So until he's better trained and better behaved, we can't leave them with them for probably a few hours. Would be okay, but any longer than that we couldn't do it. So it'd be nice to be able to leave them here and know that they'll be okay and happy, and they should be. We should be able to leave them here for a few hours by themselves. While we, go and see a show or do a little bit of shopping or whatever we need to do. So I think we're getting there with that, especially if you can feed them random treats because they're behaving, and that's a little bonus.